All right, everybody, welcome to SR Broadcasting tonight. We're here with the Lazy Days Racing Xfinity Series here at SoMo. Tonight is Kansas. It's the first round of 8. We've had 12 drivers start off in this chase, 4 drivers dropped off, and we are now here with the 8. They're going to do Kansas tonight. Next week they'll do Texas and then Phoenix and move on to the final championship round. I believe the drivers right now are in drivers meeting, so we'll go over a couple things real quick and get you up to speed on who's who here. Looks like right now we have 17 drivers out here starting tonight. The guys with the red windshield banners and the red spoilers and red numbers on the cars are the chase drivers. There are 8 of them out there tonight. It's going to be Keith Mayato, the 09, the 48 of Adam Baker, the 101 of David Gainforth, the 53 of Lupa Gonzalez, the number 7 of David Howard Jr., the 33 of Aaron Riley, the 77 of Chris Samard, and the 71 of Dean Viney. And looks like tonight Chris Samard is not going to be able to make it to the race. He got in touch with them earlier. He has other commitments he has. And Dean Viney is not here tonight. Dean Viney, if you're watching, we hope you're feeling better, man. Hopefully you got to go home. Dean Viney had an unfortunate run-in with a spider and got bit by the spider and I guess got really poisoned from it. Ended up having to go to the hospital. Was supposed to get home today. I don't know if they released him or not. I haven't spoke with him today. But Dean, if you are watching, hopefully you're okay, bro. And I guess time to fumigate, man, and get rid of the spiders. I used to keep spiders around because I like spiders because they eat other bugs. But man, I'll tell you what, being down here in the south, there's a lot of spiders I don't know about, and I ain't gonna take a chance. But that's pretty unfortunate. But thank God Dean's okay. You know, they got it in time. They managed to cut out the poison. But man, definitely a tough road. So let's see. We're here at Kansas. We have 135 laps here tonight. We have 78-degree air temperature, 103-degree track temperature, partly cloudy skies. And right now, the top 5 in speed are Travis Wall, Keith Mayato, Ryan Gemmel, Adam Baker, and Joe Mitchell. And we see a bunch of guys kind of losing it coming out of the turns. Looks like the back end's a little bit loose. So we'll have to keep an eye on that tonight and see where that goes. But tonight's race is brought to you by Butler Furniture. Thanks, Butler Furniture, for coming on board. We see David Howard Jr. Let's see if he's out on the track. David Howard Jr. driving the number 7 Butler Furniture Toyota Camry. See the 75 Ronald Henry right behind him up into the wall. So we should see a pretty good race here tonight. These guys have been putting on a pretty good show the last few weeks. Been some real long green flag runs last night. Some of these drivers were in the Portside Jaguar Land Rover Truck Series in Martinville. 25, I believe it was 25 drivers started. 125 laps, 4 cautions, and some real hard racing all the way through. It was a really good race. Wasn't really expecting that many people at Martinsville. Usually, you know, guys stay away from the smaller tracks and come out for the bigger tracks. But, man, what a turnout. It was actually really cool. And only 4 cautions for 125 laps. We got 135 laps here. And at SoMo, there are no fast repairs. So if guys get any damages, they got to come into the pits or to the garage, try and get it fixed or pack it up and come back next week. The chase drivers like David Howard Jr. there in the number 7. You see the red numbers, the red spoiler, the red banner on the windshield. is a chase driver. He's not going to want to take it home tonight. He's going to want to have a good finish, try to put that Butler Furniture Camry in the winner's circle and guarantee him a spot in the Final Four. Last night in the Portside Jaguar Land Rover Truck Series, Travis Wall did lock himself into the 4, so there's only 3 more spots open. And they'll be hitting Texas next week also on Tuesday night right here on SR Broadcasting. So if you want to tune in for that and keep an eye, see who's going to make it into the Final Four. It's almost heading close to the Winter Series. I'm going to try a couple different cars. Tuesday night is going to be the Cadillac CTS VR. Going to be a mix, mostly oval, but a couple of road. Wednesday nights are going to be the Mazda MX-5 Cup, and that's going to be road, and there's going to be one team event race that's going to go through the winter. And then Thursday nights are going to be the IndyCar and ovals with the Watkins Glen thrown in, full Watkins Glen thrown in. So it should be pretty interesting. Anybody interested in racing in the Winter Series, just look up SoMo Racing League Winter Series and apply there in iRacing. Should be pretty good. All right, we're going to take a break here. We're going to run our national anthem, and we'll be back with qualifiers. So we'll see you in a few. All right, we're back here with Qualify, gonna get underway. Let's take a ride out with the number 60, Brian Neff. Let's jump inside. We'll take a lap around with Brian Neff as he puts up some time here. We'll keep an eye on the qualified ticker that's up there on the left-hand side of the screen. See who's going to be in the top 10. 17 drivers out here tonight. And looks like he made a little contact with the wall there, or maybe just a glitch. See if he gets scored for a time. I know in iRacing, if you touch the wall, you usually don't get any time. Yeah, not going to get any time. So we'll run around with Lupa Gonzalez real quick. Right now, Travis Wall does take the top spot. We see Len McNeese getting a little bit loose there coming out. And we're going to see that tonight. For the ride around with David Howard Jr. And we see guys really pushing it hard and coming out. What was that, 4 right there? Adam Baker. Let's take a ride with Aaron Riley. Aaron Riley sitting on the pits. Going to see if he's going to come back out. He's sitting in 8th right now. So far, Travis Wall does have the top spot. Keith Mayato sitting in 2nd. Let's go with Joe Mitchell in the 18. Oh, Joe Mitchell going to slide it out and not get across the line. He's going to have to come back out and try again. See Ryan Gemmel just finishing. He's in 4th. Pretty good lap for him. Lupe Gonzalez, number 53. Right now, Lupe Gonzalez in 7th. See if he can back that time up. A lot of smoke on the track. See Lupe Gonzalez coming down to the line. And not going to increase any time. Go with the 84, Len McNeese. And Len McNeese going to put up an 11th right now. Jim Locking sitting in 8th. And Joe Mitchell up to 6th. See what kind of time Joe gets around this lap. Oh, Joe Mitchell up into the wall. David Gainforth in that 101, Mr. Bubble. And David Gainforth right now shown in 14th with a 29.905. It looks like these guys are having a little bit of a handful out there. And it looks like that's going to wrap it up for qualify. We'll just wait for the time to kick down. But it looks like Travis Wall going to still hold on to that number 1 spot. He was the fastest one out there during warm-up. Travis Wall did win the truck race last night, locked himself in to the final 4. Travis Wall not a chase driver, but if he gets a win here tonight, going to throw a wrench in it for a couple of these guys. 8 drivers and only 4 spots. All right, we'll wait for these guys to grid up, and we'll go over the grid. We got Travis Wall with Max Rev Motorsports taking the pole here tonight. Starting 2nd, Keith Mayato with GAC Racing. Starting 3rd is going to be Adam Baker with MB Motorsports. Ryan Gemmel right on his outside, starting 4th with MB Motorsports. Starting 5th is going to be David Howard Jr. in that Butler Furniture Camry and Diamond State Racing. Joe Mitchell will be starting in 6th for MB Motorsports. Starting 7th will be Lupe Gonzalez for 575 Motorsports. Jim Locking will start 8th for GAC Racing. Randy Perdue is going to start 9th. Aaron Riley going to start 10th for SoMo Racing. Len McNeese will start 11th tonight for GAC Racing. And Jeff Glockner will start 12th for SoMo Racing. Brian Neff for Can-Am Racing will start 13th. David Gainforth will start 14th for GAC Racing. Starting 15th will be Ronald Henry for Can-Am Racing. And starting 16th is Kurt Davidson for SoMo Racing. 17th is Paul Cohen for GAC Racing, and that's going to round out your field here tonight. And we're looking at 78 degrees and 103 degree track temperature. Excuse me. So we're here in the 2nd round, the first race of the round of 8. Got 135 laps here. No fast repairs. Travis Wall gonna lead him to the line. Leader does have lane choice on the starts and the restarts. Looks like Travis Wall gonna stay on the bottom. And we'll have to keep an eye on some of these guys. We've seen the cars out there a little bit loose. 135 laps, a long way to go. You really don't want to get in trouble early on, especially on a track here where aerodynamics is really going to help you or hurt you. So we're going to get ready to fire these boys up. Pace car lights are out. They're doubled up, getting ready to go here for the round of 8. Next week will be Texas and then Phoenix. Pace car does pull in. And we are green here tonight. It looks like Travis Wall does get to the line. You see them real close side by side. Him and Keith Mayato trying to draft off each other. And of course, I'm not getting any updates, so hang on 1 minute. We'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why every so often our TVO decides not to update, and I don't have any readings on any of the drivers. So we got that taken care of. Looks like Travis Wall out front, Keith Mayato second, Adam Baker third, Ryan Gemmel fourth, Joe Mitchell your top 5. We see Travis Wall about 2 seconds in front of Keith Mayato, but you got to watch Keith Mayato in that 09. He will keep that car alive. And after about 15, 16, maybe 17 laps, he'll start really gaining. Got a really good long run car. Let's take a jump back here with Lupa Gonzalez, Aaron Riley, Randy Perdue. These guys fighting it out for position. That's for 8th, 9th, and 10th. Aaron Riley in the 33, Randy Perdue in that 55, and Lupa Gonzalez in the 53. And then right behind them is Len McNeese in that 84 Western Auto. Looks like right now Aaron Riley on that outside has the advantage. The 55 of Randy Perdue down low. Man, and they're going to bring it close. Back up here to Ryan Gemmel and Adam Baker. Right now that's for 3rd and 4th. And you see the leaders right in front of them. So we have 2 sets of 2 for the top 4. Then we go back to Joe Mitchell. Joe Mitchell running by himself at the moment, and a little bit far behind him is David Howard Jr., followed by the 91 of Jim Locking. Jim Locking going to take a look to the inside. Jim Locking taking it down underneath the line to try to get some advantage, and we'll bring it back behind. Let's go back here to these guys. The 55, Randy Perdue, the 33 of Aaron Riley, and the 53 of Lupa Gonzalez. Man, these guys are still going at it. 8th, 9th, 10th, and Len McNeese in 11th. Ronald Henry in the 75, sitting in 14th. Right in front of him, Jeff Glockner sitting in 13th. Go back to Kurt Davidson sitting in 16th. Kurt Davidson going to ride it out, probably back here a little bit, and work his way towards the front. Looks like now Lupe Gonzalez is going to take a look underneath the 55 of Randy Perdue, try to take that spot. Randy Perdue going to hold on to it. Stay right behind Aaron Riley. Lupe Gonzalez sitting back there in 10th. Three different lines coming out of that turn. Tell you what, this track you can run high, medium, high, middle, and low, or slow, medium, and fast, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you can run high. You can run the middle groove. You can run the low groove. You'll see a lot of guys, like I believe Travis Wall likes to run right up by the wall. Take a look at the 44 here. He likes to keep it up high. You see Keith Mayato too, also up high with him. A little bit longer way around, but a little bit easier on your tires. You see Ryan Gemmel now moves to third. Adam Baker back to fourth. And then Joe Mitchell slowly closing that gap. Going to join these guys in a few laps. Let's go back to Randy Perdue, Aaron Riley, and Lupe Gonzalez. Randy Perdue now going to take a look underneath the 33 of Aaron Riley. Going to slide up. They make a little bit of contact. 33 almost goes around. What a save. What a save. Wow. That's going to open the door for Len McNeese now to make a move down low. And you can see, man, the air gets taken off of those cars. It's just a wild ride right there. Len McNeese almost had the pass on the 33 and has to slow it down. Now he's side by side with Randy Perdue. Go back up front. Travis Wall gets loose. Keith Mayato now on that outside. Looks like the preferred line. Will he beat Travis Wall to the line and be our new leader? Travis Wall gonna move to second. Keith Mayato gonna grab the lead. Well, I don't know what happened with Travis. If he tapped the wall or not. Looks like might be a little bit of right front damage. But man, we've seen him go down underneath that line. Good job saving it, man. Him and Aaron Riley, two good saves so far here tonight. So we got Ronald Henry now in that 75 trying to work his way through the 55 of Randy Perdue and the 84 of Len McNeese. Adam Baker does get around to take second now from Travis Wall. Travis has that right front damage that you can see. Looks like it's hurting his car just a little bit. We'll keep an eye and see if Ryan Gemmelin at number 6 is going to be able to take advantage of that. The way it looks right now, it looks like there's not going to be many cautions. And that's going to be a little bit tough on Travis Wall to try to get that fixed under green. Take a look back. We'll take a look from Joe Mitchell's car. See Ryan Gemmel right there in front of him in that number 6, and right in front of that 6 is the 44 of Travis Wall. Heavy right side damage you can see from this angle. Jump inside with Travis for a quick ride. Joe Mitchell is going to go by, so that's going to move Travis Wall back to 5th. Let's jump inside with Ronald Henry here in the number 75, sitting 13th. Got a good run on the 55. And he's up into the wall. And that's going to allow the 41 of Kurt Davidson to take advantage of that. Kurt Davidson going to take a look low. See if Kurt Davidson can hang on to that spot going into 1. That's going to move Kurt up to 12th. Ronald Henry back up into the wall again. The 24 of Jeff Glockner now going to be side by side with him. Kurt Davidson does move up to 12 in that 41. Side by side, we have Jeff Glockner and the 75 of Ronald Henry. Man, I'm getting terrible with names the last couple days. So we see Joe Mitchell now putting some pressure on his teammate Ryan Gemmelin at number 6 as they go side by side. Joe trying to look low to take that spot. Keith Meadow out to about an 8-second lead over Adam Baker. See Keith Meadow, 8 laps led, started second, does take the lead. And that clean air is really doing him some good as he is about 8/10 in front. We'll go back here now to 33 of Aaron Riley sitting in 9th and the 60 of Brian Neff in 10th. And a yellow comes out. And it looks like Ronald Henry part of that. Let's go see if we can take a look at what happened. See Ronald Henry gets up into the wall, kind of hangs on to it. And then back up to the wall again. And does he make contact? Yeah, hard contact with that inside wall. So Ronald Henry going to be taking it to the garage. Get some repairs done. All right, we'll see if we have any takers to pit road here. Keith Meadow leading these guys. Will probably lead them down pit road. So far, we've had one lead change, and we're under caution number 1. Big checkup coming into the pits. We'll watch these top 4, see who's going to get out of pit road first. Imagine everybody's going to take 4 tires and fuel. If you're going to take 2 tires, this probably would be the time to try it. Although I don't know if I would, to be honest. Oh, Ryan Gemmel slides through his stall a little bit. Going to cost him a little bit there on pit road. See Travis Wall with that heavy right side damage. Keith Meadow going to take it out first. Going to be a race out between Joe Mitchell and Adam Baker. We see Travis Wall is going to sit there and get some of that damage repaired. So it looks like Adam Baker is going to be second. It looks like he does get scored for beating Joe out of the pits. Joe Mitchell going to be third. So we got Keith Meadow, Adam Baker, Joe Mitchell, Ryan Gemmel, and Len McNeish, your top 5. And then sixth place, we have Aaron Riley. Seventh is going to be Brian Neff. Kurt Davidson will be eighth. Paul Cohen is ninth. And Jeff Glockner going to round out your top 10. See David Howard Jr. in 13th. I believe he made a late pit stop. Oh, he's got a little bit of rear damage. Don't know where that came from. Maybe the checkup going into pit road. We've seen that a few times. Well, looks like Keith Mayotto going to take the inside line. Adam Baker going to be on the outside. Row 2 is going to be Joe Mitchell and Ryan Gemmell. And row 3 going to be Len McNeese and Aaron Riley. We get ready to fire these guys up one more time. And you see the top two right there, the 09 to 48, they are chase drivers. The 33 of Aaron Riley is a chase driver. Brian Neff, although he has red numbers, is not a chase driver here. And the pace car goes in. And we're back green. Keith Mayotto with a good start. Joe Mitchell not too far off behind him. Going to try and hold on to that second place spot. 84 Len McNeese charging in hard. Going to try and take away third place from Adam Baker. See if he can get it done. We've seen that inside line struggling a little bit. Just not able to get into the throttle like you want to. These guys on the outside really have a good advantage coming in. And it looks like Adam Baker's going to be slightly ahead of the 84 as they go back into one. Len definitely putting up a good fight. Let's go back a little bit. I see a big traffic jam going on back here. 51 Paul Cohen in 8th. Right behind him, Lupa Gonzalez and Travis Wall. Kurt Davidson and the 101 of David Gainforth side by side. And then the 55 of Randy Perdue and the 7 of David Howard Jr. were just side by side. You see Len McNeese drop back to 7th. So I don't know if he had a moment or just really upset those tires on that inside line. And we see Paul Cohen up into the wall. A little bit of scrape, a little bit of sparks. Taco Bell, I wonder if he'll deliver. I tell these guys not to put these food sponsors on the car. Get me hungry up here. So Travis Wall now going to take the 84 on the inside. Travis Wall going to try and move into 7th and push Len McNeese back to 8th. Oh, Len McNeese up into the wall. Len going to lose a couple spots there as he regains it. Does a good job not getting it collected into the field. Go up here to 5th with Aaron Riley. Brian Neff right behind him. We go up to 3rd and 4th. We have Adam Baker in 3rd, Ryan Gemmell in 4th. And then Joe Mitchell is slowly closing in on Keith Mayotto. Joe Mitchell was not, did not advance to the round of 8. So Joe Mitchell just wanted to get a win here and make a statement. Back here we see the 101 of David Gainforth down underneath, the 51 of Paul Cohen. So David Gainforth going to move himself up into ninth. See David Howard Jr. in 41. Kind of drop it down low to get around the 51, almost make contact. I think they both thought the same thing at the same time. 41 of Kurt Davidson going to move it up high and keep the 7 of David Howard Jr. down low. And it looks like David Gainforth going to keep it out front. David Gainforth in ninth, side by side is the 7 and the 51. And the 41 of Kurt Davidson trying to find a way to go. Wow. Yeah, it looks like David Howard Jr. on the outside, Kurt Davidson on the inside, going to cut the 101 right through the middle. 101 going to lose that spot. Now the 84, Len McNeese going to take a look. And while all that was going on, Adam Baker is up in second. Still, Ryan Gemmel in third. And Joe Mitchell drops back to fourth. We did see a change up there. I thought it was Adam Baker and Ryan Gemmel, but it was Joe Mitchell who drops back to fourth. So right now, Keith Mayato out front, 23 laps led. He's got about 2/10 over Adam Baker. We'll see if Adam Baker has anything to catch him and pass him. And Joe Mitchell back in front of Ryan Gemmel, going to take third one more time. We'll go back up here to Adam Baker because he is making some headway there. He's got him by about a second. Brian Neff now and Lupa Gonzalez for 7th and 8th. Let's go up here to the 33 of Aaron Riley, having a good run so far, sitting in 5th. Travis Wall trying to take advantage and see if he can past the 33. 33 is holding his own right now. Looks like he's doing pretty good. Running that high line in that Lowe's Toyota Camry. Travis Wall almost into the wall again. Adam Baker going to fall back just a little bit off on Keith Mayato. We've seen Keith Mayato in that 09, man. He has a long run car week after week. And as the laps kick on, he just gets better and better. And we see him right now spreading out to about 4/10. So we'll watch him in a few more laps and see if he's going to continue to drive away. See Kurt Davidson and the 84 almost make contact. That is just close. Travis Wall now going to take a look on the inside of the 33 of Aaron Riley. Not going to be able to do it that lap. They are side by side right now. See the 44 down low. They're almost 3 wide, almost 4 wide there. Aaron Riley up high, Travis Wall down low. Aaron Riley still holding on to that spot. Brian Neff was going to take a look on the outside of Lupa Gonzalez. They're running nose to tail, 4 long. You see Travis Wall keep on taking it down low, trying to take that spot, but Aaron Riley able to get the runoff on that outside line. I don't know if he's got anything for him. We're going to do a crossover. So now Aaron Riley down low. They're going to drag race it down. Aaron Riley now low, and the 44 Travis Wall now up on the outside. We'll see what the difference is. And it looks like Travis Wall gonna have the advantage there coming out. So we'll go back now to the 33 of Aaron Riley and the 53 of Lupa Gonzalez. 4, 6, and 7. Lupa Gonzalez going to take a look down low on the inside. And that may cost Lupa Gonzalez a position because the 60 of Brian Neff right there with the 7 of David Howard Jr. going to push their way through. So now it's going to move Brian Neff up to 7, David Howard Jr. to 8. Lupa Gonzalez going to move back to 9th. Right now your top 5 are still Keith Mayato, Adam Baker, Joe Mitchell, Ryan Gamble, and now Travis Wall. Jeff Glockner sitting in 14th. Randy Perdue in 13th. Jim Locking sitting 12th. Kurt Davidson is in 11th. Len McNeese sitting in 10th. Lupa Gonzalez right now in 9th. David Howard Jr. in 7th. Brian Neff in 6th. Watch these guys. They're kind of battling it out a little bit. Got to watch David Howard Jr. in that number 7. He's another guy like Keith Mayato. Usually will save his tires and his equipment. You see a little bit of damage on that car, but still fast. Let's jump inside with David. Oh, sorry about that. Wrong camera. That was pretty close. So David Howard Jr. going to take advantage of the 60 bumping into the wall there and get around him. Going to move David Howard Jr. up to 7th. Brian Neff back to 8th. And Lupa Gonzalez in 9th. See, when those guys hit that wall, the sparks really fly and the car really sticks. Got right front damage on that 60. Lupa Gonzalez going to go by Adam Baker right now sitting in second, and he is 2.6 seconds back from Keith Mayato. Told you, once Keith Mayato gets a few laps on those tires, there's no stopping him. Let's see if we can take a look back. No, we can't see with that camera. We're going to have to do some adjustments with it. But he has got a pretty good lead over Adam Baker, about 2.5 seconds. Let's jump back a little bit to Adam Baker. Adam Baker running by himself. Joe Mitchell in third. Go back a little bit to Ryan Gemmell in fourth, kind of by himself. And then we have Travis Wall in fourth. We see the 75 of Ronald Henry. 26 laps down, we saw Ronald Henry lots of damage when he hit that inside wall pretty hard. See if we can find anybody else trying to fight it out here on track. Everybody's really kind of spread out. Kurt Davidson in that 41 now moved up to 11. And McNeese still hanging on 10th. See David Howard Jr. closing in a little bit on Aaron Riley. We'll keep an eye on them for a little bit and see. Noticing David Howard Jr. is picking up some speed. He had a little bit faster time the last time by. Let's see what they get crossing the line. Aaron Riley with a 31.460. David Howard Jr. with a 31.324. So definitely a little bit faster. And we see smoke. I believe that's probably the 75 of Ronald Henry just blew up. So not the night that Ronald was looking for, but he was did come back out, try to run a few more laps, maybe get a couple of positions, but the engine said no. Ronald Henry going to take it back to the garage, pack it up for the night, and come back next week at Texas. Let's go back to Aaron Riley and David Howard Jr. for 6th and 7th. And Adam Baker did close in a little bit more on Keith Mayato. He's got him down to about 1.9. They were at 2.5 a little bit ago. So I don't know if Adam Baker is speeding up or if Keith Mayato is slowing down just a little bit. Keith Mayato may be backing off a little, trying to save fuel and tires. And watch when Adam Baker starts closing in a little bit, put it back down to the floor. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We see Travis Wall now in 5th, closing in on the number 6 of Ryan Gemmell, who's sitting 4th. Oh, Ryan Gemmell up into the wall. That's going to let Travis Wall get by. These guys are doing a good job, though, when they hit the wall, not letting that car come down into the track. Usually what you see is the car shoot across the track and down into the inside wall and back out onto the track. So these guys are doing a real good job hanging on to it. But back here with Aaron Riley. Aaron Riley started 10th. Aaron Riley still in the chase. Got the red numbers, the red spoiler, the red windshield banner. So definitely looking for a good finish. Also, David Howard Jr. right behind him, another chase driver. These guys are fighting it out. Only 4 guys are going to move on. Right now, all 4 spots are open. If a chase driver wins here tonight, he will lock himself in. If a non-chase driver wins here tonight, it is going to be on points or the next 2 races. And it looked like we seen somebody into the wall, but I didn't catch it fast enough. So we see now Aaron Riley and David Howard Jr. slowly closing in on the number 6 of Ryan Gemmel. That little bit of hit to the wall by the number 6 definitely hurting the performance on that car right now, because he has slowed down just a bit. Aaron Riley going to take a look to the inside. Ryan Gemmel going to fight back on the outside. That's going to open the door for David Howard Jr. to move in front of Aaron Riley. So now David Howard Jr. is going to move into 6th. Aaron Riley's going to move back to 7th. David Howard Jr. now going to take a look and see if he can make a pass on the 6 of Ryan Gemmel. Oh, Ryan Gemmel back into the wall one more time. David Howard Jr. has him at the line, jumps up in front going into 1, and he will take that position from him. So David Howard Jr. now moves into your top 5. And Keith Mayato still out front, back up to a 2.4 second over Adam Baker. Keep an eye here, see if Aaron Riley can complete the pass on the number 6. So David Howard Jr. get by. We'll see if Aaron Riley can get by. Aaron Riley going to take another look down low. That low lane is not really the choice passing spot. We see Travis Wall coming down pit road. Go back up front with the leader, Keith Mayato. Right now, Keith Mayato has got about a 2.6 second lead over second place Adam Baker. Your top 5 right now, the way they sit: Keith Mayato, Adam Baker, Joe Mitchell, David Howard Jr., and Ryan Gemmel. Out of those, Keith Mayato, Adam Baker, and David Howard Jr. are 3 chase drivers, and Aaron Riley. So those right now potentially would be the 4 to advance. And we see the 84 of Len McNeese on fresher tires getting around Keith Mayato. Going to get one of his laps back. We should start seeing a few drivers coming down pit road. Joe Mitchell sitting in 3rd, not too far back. And then David Howard Jr. now sitting in 4th. And Aaron Riley in 5th. So Aaron Riley does manage to get around Ryan Gemmel. Ryan Gemmel coming down pit road. See that right front damage on the car. See if he's going to sit and get any of it fixed or not. Under green is not really the ideal time. So right now, Adam Baker is about 2.9 seconds behind Keith Mayato. Keith Mayato really taking off here. 58 laps led so far. It looks like Randy Perdue in the number 55 going to take her down pit road. Randy Perdue gives up that 11th place spot. Go back up here to Aaron Riley in 5th, and we'll keep an eye and see if anybody else is going to be coming down pit road to get some tires and fuel. Almost some contact between the 7 of David Howard Jr. and the 51. That's going to let Aaron Riley slide right by and take that spot back from David Howard Jr. 53, Lupa Gonzalez now going to take a look underneath the 51 of Paul Cohen. He is 1 lap down. Lupa Gonzalez going to move it in front of David Howard Jr. David Howard Jr. going to go back to 7th. Travis Wall now on fresher tires going to slide by. And Travis Wall is 1 lap down. And Keith Mayato now. Oh, I thought he was coming down. It just he must have blinked for a minute, and I lost him on here. So Keith Mayato, 62 laps led. The only other driver with laps led right now is Travis Walls. Got 13 laps led. See Joe Mitchell still holding on to 3rd. Adam Baker in 2nd. Waiting to see if any of these other guys, when they will come down pit road. Coming to lap number 78. 1 caution so far for the night. Len McNeese right now being shown 2 laps down, sitting in 13th. Paul Cohen sitting in 11th. So the 101 of David Gainforth and the 6 of Brian Gemmell. They are not for position. Brian Gemmell with fresher tires. They are going to split them. Makes a little bit of contact with the 51. Looks like David Howard Jr. going to be coming down pit road. No, something happened with David Howard Jr. Let's go back quickly and see what happened with him. Looks like he was getting ready to come down pit road. Yeah, something definitely happened to his car. I know he had a couple of issues a few weeks ago with the shifter, so I wonder if that's something that happened here again tonight. That's going to hurt. We see Joe Mitchell taking it down pit road. Looks like Aaron Riley going to follow. Brian Neff going to follow. See Joe Mitchell pulling in his stall, Aaron Riley pulling in his stall, and then 60 of Brian Neff. Kurt Davidson. Joe Mitchell with a clean stop. Looks like Aaron Riley also with a clean stop. See the 60 of Brian Neff. See Lupa Gonzalez now in pit road. Oh, a little bit of troubles coming to a stop. Adam Baker now takes it down pit road. Keith Mayato is still on the track. See if Adam Baker has any issues pulling into his pit stall. A lot of pressure coming into the race, especially on a chase. Looks like Adam Baker does a pretty good job of coming to a stop. So now we are just waiting for Keith Mayato to come in. Travis Wall sitting in second. Ryan Gemmel third. Adam Baker fourth. Joe Mitchell in fifth. Travis Wall is on the lead lap, about 29 seconds back. We see Keith Mayato pulling it down. Trying to get it slowed down in time. We'll see if Keith Mayato is able to get into his stall smooth with no problems. Travis Wall is about 27 seconds back. Keith Mayato with a smooth stop. So we'll take a look at Travis Wall. We'll see if he does come around and score the lead lap. Right now he is in first, but not officially. All right, so Travis Wall now back to the lead. Ryan Gemmel in second. It looks like Joe Mitchell sitting in third. And Keith Mayato, I believe, is going to be in fourth. And we see him trying to get around Adam Baker. Adam Baker now going to try and go back down low. And not able to do it, so that's going to let Keith Mayato up to fourth, Adam Baker back to fifth. We're starting to wind these laps down. Everybody's had their pit stop. Most of the guys can make it the rest of the way on fuel. Aaron Riley now sitting in seventh. Len McNeese up in sixth. We've seen Len pit a little bit earlier, so we'll keep an eye on him and Aaron Riley. We'll see if the fresher tires on the 33 of Aaron Riley pay off. Joe Mitchell in third. And not too far in front of him is his teammate Ryan Gemmel, the number 6. He is in second. And they're about 9.5 seconds back from Travis Wall. Who we need to watch here is the 09 of Keith Mayato. If he's got anything to get back up to the front. Keith Mayato 71 laps led here tonight. Travis Wall right now going for lap 19 the next time by. See Aaron Riley in 6th, right behind him Len McNeese in 7th. Go back to Lupe Gonzalez in 8th. Ryan Neff in 9th, and Jim Locking now taking your top 10. Keith Mayato and Adam Baker waste no time getting around these 6 of Ryan Gemmel. Keith Mayato, though, is pulling away from Adam Baker just a little bit. You see Keith Mayato runs way high up on that outside line. Back to 51 of Paul Collins sitting in 15th. David Gameforth now sitting 14th. Jeff Glockner in that number 24 sitting 13th. Randy Perdue in 12th. And Kurt Davidson now moves up to 11th in that number 41. Look at that 41. I'm in the mood for tacos now. I know where I have to make a run after this race. Joe Mitchell now in 2nd. Keith Mayato 3rd. Adam Baker in 4th. And it looks like Keith Mayato closing in on the 18 of Joe Mitchell. We'll see if he does have anything to catch up to Travis Wall. Right now, Travis Wall is only 4.5 seconds ahead. So definitely still within reach. And look at Keith Mayato, the speed that he's got on that longer run car. Able to past the 18 of Joe Mitchell. See him approaching the 24 of Jeff Glockner. Jeff Glockner is 1 lap down. Jeff Glockner going to keep it down low for him. And we'll watch and see if Keith Mayato is going to pull in Travis Wall. Right now he's got him about 3.2 seconds and counting. And he is closing in fast. Aaron Riley holding on to the 6th place spot. Adam Baker hanging on to 4th. And right now, the way it sits, Travis Wall up front. Keith Mayato now down to about 1.9 seconds. So he's definitely closing in. So the way they sit now for the chase would be Keith Mayato, Adam Baker, Aaron Riley, Lupe Gonzalez would be your 4 to go in if it ended now. We see Adam Baker now slowly closing in on 3rd place, Joe Mitchell. And Keith Mayato continues to close in on Travis Wall. keep an eye on that, and we will go back to them if they get any closer. Adam Baker going to take it down low. So Adam Baker going to move back to third. Joe Mitchell to fourth. Keith Mayato now within 4/10 of Travis Wall. I don't really think Travis Wall is going to have anything for him to hold him off. And Keith Mayato going to go back to the lead this time by Keith Mayato back out front, going to set sail. And already putting 5/10 on Travis Wall. Travis Wall going to bring it back down pit road. Now it's going to put Adam Baker to second, Joe Mitchell to third. Let's take a look at the top 5. And that should put Lupe Gonzalez into your 5th spot. So the way they would sit now would be Keith Mayato, Adam Baker, Aaron Riley, Lupe Gonzalez. The 4 that would go in. We see Travis Wall coming back out of the pit. Had to go onto the Taco Bell, huh? It's a nice looking car. Definitely wrong time for food. Let's take a look here. We'll run through some of the drivers. Aaron Riley started 10th. He's sitting 4th. Joe Mitchell started 6th. He's running 3rd. Adam Baker started 3rd. He's sitting 2nd. Oh, and he's scraping the wall. Keith Mayato started 2nd, and he is running in the 1st spot, coming to 77 laps led this time by. Lupe Gonzalez started 7th. He's sitting 5th. And Brian Neff started 13th. He's currently sitting 6th. Len McNeese started 11th. He is in 7th. Kurt Davidson started 16th, and he is now 8th. And Jim Locking started 8th. He loses 1 spot and sitting 9th. And Randy Perdue started 9th, and he gives up 1 spot, and he is sitting 10th. And right now, Randy Perdue is, I believe, the first car on the first of the lap down cars, so he should be the lucky dog if something was to come on. And we have Jeff Glockner started 12th. He's in 11th. Travis Wall started on the pole. We've seen him just come out of the pits. He's currently sitting 12th, 1 lap down. Ryan Gamble started 4th, and he is sitting 13th. And he is 1 lap down. David Gainford started 14th and is 14th. And Paul Cohen started 17th. He is 15th. Adam Baker and Joe Mitchell for 2nd and 3rd. Let's jump inside and crank it up with Keith Mayato here. We're down to almost 22 laps to go. Keith Mayato out front. We've had 3 lead changes, Keith Mayato and Travis Wall. Keith Mayato will have 85 laps led this time by. Travis Wall will have 28 laps led. And only 1 caution. Tell you what, these guys do a great job running green. Joe Mitchell kind of closing in a little bit again on Adam Baker. Adam Baker in second, Joe Mitchell in third. And right now Keith Mayato's got about a 4-second lead over Adam Baker in second. Keith Mayato going by Len McNeese. Gonna put Len McNeese, the first car lap down, sitting in 8th. Adam Baker will go by Jim Locking. Now Joe Mitchell going to take a look on the inside of that 91. Going to try to take a look at the 48. So here we have Travis Wall in the number 44, just past the leader. He is on the tail end of the lead lap. And right now, the way it sits, if he passes Kurt Davidson will be in jeopardy of going a lap down. Kurt Davidson with a little bit of right front damage. We see Keith Matto not too far behind Kurt Davidson. We'll see if he's able to catch him with 17 laps to go, coming to 16 laps to go this time by Kurt Davidson, trying to stay on the lead lap. Keith Matto going to have 91 laps led this time by. See if Keith Matto can lock himself into the round of 4, the championship battle. He takes home that win tonight. Joe Mitchell loses a little bit of time to Adam Baker. A little bit further back is Aaron Riley sitting in 4th. And then we go back to the next chase driver, which is Lupa Gonzalez, and he is sitting in 5th right now. And the 6th of Ryan Gemmell's in 13th, 1 lap down. I believe he's got fresher tires, so he is probably going to try and get by. See the 24 of Jeff Glockner. He is 12th, 1 lap down. And Lupa Gonzalez is going to battle back on the outside. Almost some contact between the 6 and the 24. Joe Mitchell does get around Adam Baker. Adam Baker now going to try again on the outside. That is 2nd and 3rd right there. And looks like Adam Baker will get that 2nd place back. 13 laps to go. Travis Wall managed to get himself up to 6th. Fifth place, Lupa Gonzalez. So Adam Baker right now still hanging on to 2nd. Joe Mitchell not too far behind in 3rd. Up front, Keith Matto in that 09. Why do we call it 09, not 09? Yeah, Keith Matto has a great long run drive in almost all the cars that he's been in out here. He just seems to put it together. He's going to get himself locked in here for the Final 4. He's got about 6.2 seconds over Adam Baker. Adam Baker is sitting 2nd. We'll throw up the top 5. Keith Matto is going to be the guy to beat this year. We warned him last week. Watch himself in the garage. You make a lot of enemies when you're fast. But he is definitely showing the way tonight here. 100 laps led and 7 laps to go. And it looks like everybody else is pretty well spread out on the track. Don't really see anybody racing for a position here. We have Travis Wall going to go around the 24, but that is not for a position. 24 is 2 laps down now. Travis Wall got himself up to 6th place. I've seen him take a late pit stop. Watch Keith Mayato here, coming to 5 laps to go. Doesn't really look like he has any problems in front. He's got a big enough lead over 2nd place that he doesn't really have to push it too hard, so he should be able to breeze through these next 5 laps. Four laps to go. And he's got it out to a 7.6 second lead over 2nd place Adam Baker. Joe Mitchell does fall back a little bit further from Adam Baker, so Adam Baker has no problem. No pressure holding on to 2nd. Aaron Riley is back in 4th. And he is side by side with the 6 of Ryan Gemmel, who is 1 lap down. Three laps to go. We see a little bit of sparks come flying off that car, but nothing major. We're coming down to the wire here. Keith Mayato to a 7.9 second lead over Adam Baker. Joe Mitchell, Aaron Riley, Lupa Gonzalez. Right now, the way they sit is your top 5. 4 of those drivers are chase drivers. Keith Mayato, Adam Baker, Aaron Riley, and Lupa Gonzalez are definitely going to help those 4 in the points part of this chase. We got the white flag. Keith Mayato, can he bring it back around one more time to get the checkers? And it looks like Keith Mayato is going to keep it together, put this race together, have 107 laps led, and come out your winner tonight. Adam Baker 2nd, and Joe Mitchell's going to finish 3rd. Wow, what a run. What a run. He's going to lock himself into the chase, into the final 4. 107 laps led, man. Unbelievable. Adam Baker will finish 2nd. Joe Mitchell will finish 3rd. Aaron Riley will finish 4th. And Lupa Gonzalez, your top 5. That is just insane. We'll give these guys a minute or 2 to get together, and then we'll be right back.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group, Blancpain GT Series. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Butler Furniture is a family-owned discount furniture and mattress, living room, bedroom store based in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Since opening, Butler Furniture has served customers in Mountain Home, West Plains, Harrison, Batesville, Searcy, Russellville, Conway, Cabot, Rogers, Springdale, and Jonesboro. We can help you select your new furniture and mattress, living room, bedroom purchase at any budget. We look forward to seeing you at Butler Furniture. Our knowledge of the furniture and mattress, living room, bedroom sets we sell sets us high above the competition. We look forward to seeing you at Butler Furniture.
All right, we will go down 3, 2, 1. We'll try to get a word in with Joe Mitchell first. Let me see if I can get a word in with Joe Mitchell. Joe Mitchell, Paul up in the booth. You got a copy?
Unfortunately.
Hey, man, you started 6th, you finished 3rd. It looked pretty good out there, man. First of all, tell us, how did it feel out on the track? It looked pretty wild.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm not exactly sure what was going on. The car felt pretty loose through practice and everything, and it seemed like it tightened up a lot in qualifying, and then it tightened up a lot more once we got into the race. I don't know. It was so hard to pass. If you got up behind someone and they were running that outside line really well, unless you had brand new tires, you weren't getting around them. So it's kind of one of those races where you're just waiting for mistakes and trying to capitalize, and unfortunately there weren't too many made. So
Yeah, we saw the outside line was definitely where you wanted to pass. Like you said, guys can only pass on the inside with fresher tires. But, you put together a pretty good race there. You come out 3rd. I know it's not what you wanted, especially, being in the chase and all right now. This part of the chase, I mean. But, 3rd place isn't bad. Move over to Texas next week. Maybe grab a win. Stop one of these guys from locking their spot in.
yeah, that's the plan. I don't know. I mean, I did it to myself, so I got nobody to be mad at. But yeah, that was the plan tonight. Trying to come out and either maybe help a teammate or try to get a win away. I know I had a couple opportunities. I was trying to get around Adam at the end, and I could get next to him and maybe clear a little bit, but he would end up having momentum and drive right back by me. So
Yeah, we saw that a bunch of times. That outside line, it was really tough for guys. We did see a bunch of guys try and go down low and do it there, but it's just too hard, man. But 135 laps, 1 caution, definitely a good race out here. I mean, we seen racing pretty much through the field, and it is what it is, man. Another season come, another season going, man. 3rd place finish, though. It's got to be good. I'd take it.
I'm happy with it. I mean, it's not a win, but it's still a good finish, and I'm here talking to you, so it can't be that bad of a night.
It could be bad. I don't think you want to talk with me, but
I think it depends on what part of the race I
yeah.
get to talk to you at. If I'm up here afterwards, that means it was a pretty decent night. I'll take it.
Yeah, well, you put together a good run. Butler Furniture, Kansas 135 here. So Congratulations on third, man. I know it's a little bit disappointing the way the circumstances did fall out, but at least your luck's changed here a little bit. You're starting to put together some real good finishes, and maybe this will carry through, to the next race and then to the next season.
Yeah, I hope so. That's the plan. Just try to get as many laps in at as many places as I can, and something good's bound to happen. So we'll see where it goes from here, I guess.
All right, man. Before we let you get out of here, anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you, Paul, SR Broadcasting, and Southern Motorsports, all the admins here. Like you said, 135 laps tonight, one caution. That was an awesome race. Had a lot of fun. It was definitely challenging. And I'd like to thank Butler Furniture for sponsoring the race tonight, Lazy Days Racing for sponsoring the series. I'd like to thank my teammates, um, Adam and Ryan, who were out here tonight at MB Motorsports. And I'd also like to thank my wife and son.
Awesome, man. Not a bad run here, bro. Third place. See what you do over in Texas next week. We'll look for you there, man. So go celebrate, and we'll get a word in with Adam.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. All right. Sorry about that little disturbance here in the booth. Let's see if we can get a word in with Adam Baker. Adam Baker, Paul up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, real good run for you tonight. You started third, you finished second. Not a win, but man, I'll tell you what, definitely a good start for this first part of the round of 8. Give us a little bit of a breakdown of how it was from your view.
Well, I made a few made a few mistakes, hit the wall. I don't know, 5 or 6 times. I mean, you can see the damage on the right side of my car there, and I don't know. It was a tough setup tonight. I felt like I had good speed for the first like 15 to 25 laps of a run. I could stay right with Keith, um, and I was with him on that long green flag run up until I caught the wall. I lost a couple seconds and started coming back, and then caught it again. And so I think I had the speed to keep up with Keith tonight. It was so hard to pass, and all those mistakes just cost me too much time. So we didn't have any cautions to regroup the field, and Keith must have run a flawless race. So hats off to him. He was definitely fast, but it was kind of a struggle throughout the night. I'm happy to come away with second.
Yeah, really not a bad race. 135 laps, one caution. I mean, you were really strong there. We were watching you up front all night. The way it sits right now, Keith Miato does lock himself into the final 4. Yourself, Aaron Riley, Lupa Gonzalez, 3 chase drivers who finished in the top 5. Right now, the way it sits after tonight's race, the battle is between you 3 going into Texas next week. What are your feelings about going into Texas?
It's one of my favorite tracks. I love it in these cars. We'll see what the setup looks like. And Lupe is really good there. We've had some great battles between me and him at that track. Keith I think he's going to be a threat no matter where we go. So it'll be a good race. I really do enjoy that track.
Well, hopefully tonight's race will carry over for you with the momentum that you have, and able to put together a top finish there and get yourself locked in. I know it's a lot of pressure coming on. Do you feel the pressure when you get into these races now, knowing that you're in the battle with 7 drivers to get one of those 4 spots in the championship round?
Yeah, I mean, I feel a little pressure, but we've performed so well in the trucks and in these cars all year. I got a lot of confidence going to the next couple tracks where I've had a lot of success in these cars. So the pressure's not really getting to me. It'll probably get to me at Phoenix if I don't get the win next week. But yeah, it's not too bad right now.
Well, finishing second is definitely good. We had a good run here at the Butler Furniture Kansas 135. And you started third, you take home second, so definitely going to help you, in the points part of it, moving into the championship round. And before we let you get out of here, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you up in the booth there, Paul, at SR Broadcasting. I'd like to thank Butler Furniture for sponsoring the race. I'd like to thank Lazy Days for sponsoring the series. I'd like to thank the admins for all that they do in managing the league. All the other drivers for racing cleanly and giving room. I'd like to thank all my teammates. Joe and Ryan were out tonight, and Joe had a great run. Good to see a 2 and 3 place finish there for the MB Motorsports team. And I'd like to thank all the fans that came out and watched.
Awesome, bro. Well, congratulations. I know it's not the win that you're looking for, but definitely a good start in the first race of the round of 8, and we'll look to see what you got at Texas next week.
Great, thank you.
All right. All right, that was Adam Baker. Let's get a word in with our winner here, Keith Mayato, and we'll talk to Keith. I know Keith's got to be feeling pretty happy. Keith Mayato, this is Paul up in the booth. You got a copy.
And 4 I do.
Hey, man, well, congratulations, first of all, on the win tonight and locking yourself into the Final Four when they do head to Homestead. 107 laps led, man. Dominating run. Tell us how it was, man, from your seat.
In the beginning, I was just, I guess, cruising with Travis there. And then I didn't think he was going to get into the wall that early on. And it almost got both of us involved into a wreck. But I guess after that, it was just maintaining the speed and preventing myself from hitting the wall. Because one time I changed my line for some reason instead of going right down to the grass, and then I ended up hitting the wall going into one. And then I think that was the biggest thing, is just running that close to the wall. You have to stay consistent.
Yeah, we saw a lot of troubles out there tonight. How'd the car feel to you, on the longer run? Because it seems like we watch you race after race. Seems like you put together a really good long run car. Do you feel it tighten up on you as you know the run goes on, or do you feel it loosen up, or just kind of stay neutral?
About halfway through the run, I would feel it tighten up, and it's almost like a sneaky tight. All of a sudden, like if you go in one time a little too hard, it's super tight on you on exit. And then towards the end of the run, maybe the last 20 laps, I was actually getting loose off corners, so I'd have to run it a little higher and then trying to, just make the exit of my corner a little straighter than I normally would, just so I can keep it going straight.
Yeah, we were watching there towards the end. I think it was about 6 or 7 laps to go. We seen a little bit of sparks come off the side of the car, but nothing major. But man, what a run here tonight, dude! 107 laps led. You started second, and you take it home the win and guarantee your spot in the Final Four at Homestead, man. It's got to feel good knowing you're going into Texas next week, and then Phoenix. And regardless of the outcome, you're going to be locked in for the Homestead race.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna make it easier. You don't have to stress out about it. Actually, I thought tonight was Talladega, so I was ready to just kind of cruise around. And I was like, oh, Kansas. And I love this place. I don't know. Ever since they brought it out, I just loved running on the High Line, so it's always worked out for me. But yeah, I can't back down. I'm on a pretty good winning streak that I don't think I've ever had. So hopefully, not maintain wins, but at least the top fives will maintain to the end.
Yeah, you're definitely the guy to beat this year, man, and it's looking pretty good. Hopefully you can keep it together at Homestead. Like I said, the next 2 races, not that we want to see anything happen to you, but at least it's not going to hurt your chance, at the Final Four. And the way you've been running for this season is definitely a show for what's going on here, man. And 135 laps here tonight, 1 caution, hard racing all the way through, man. Definitely a testament to these guys and what you guys do out on the track. But you take home the win here tonight in the Butler Furniture Kansas 135, 107 laps led, and locked into the Final Four, man. Congratulations on that. That is awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Like I said, I don't expect those kind of numbers after a race. I just want to be there at the end, at least with a chance for a win. So
Yeah.
come out with that many laps led, it's all good for me.
Yeah. Well, listen, before we let you get out of here and celebrate, anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to Lazy Days Racing for sponsoring us all year and putting on help us put on a show every night, and for you, Paul, for doing a good job broadcasting.
Awesome. Thanks, man. And congratulations again on your win and locking into the Final Four. And we'll look for you at Texas, man. See if you got anything to stop any of these other chase drivers from getting a locked in spot.
I'll try, but they might be trying to stop me, so we'll see what happens.
All right, man. Congratulations. Go celebrate, bud.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Well, there you go. Your winner, Keith Mayato. 107 laps led, man. Wow, that is just insane. He definitely put on a good show here tonight. So let's see. Let's run over the race summary. We've had 3 lead changes, and that was between Travis Wall and Keith Mayato. And Keith Mayato comes out with 107 laps led, and Travis Wall will come out with 28 laps led. And pretty good race, 135 laps, 1 caution. That's definitely a real good race. And Keith Mayato does lock himself into the Final Four at Homestead, so it's got to be a big relief on him as far as feeling the pressure or anything, because no matter what happens in the next 2 races, it's not going to make much of a difference to him until we get to Homestead. And hopefully you enjoyed the show here tonight. I think these guys did a really good job. Tomorrow night, the Lazy Days Racing Cup Series will be live on PBR Broadcasting, and they'll be at Talladega for the round of 12. And they're starting to wind down the Cup Series part of the chase. So it'll be the round of 12, the round of 8, and then the round of 4. So a couple more races here in the Xfinity Series and a couple more races in the Truck Series, and that's it. We'll head to the Winter Series. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go over the results real quick, and we'll pack it up and get out of here and get it ready for next week. So right now you see Keith Mayato, your winner. He'll take home the win tonight in the Butler Furniture Kansas 135. He locks himself in to a spot in the Final Four. Adam Baker will finish second. He is a chase driver the way it stands right now. He's in a good spot for the Final Four. Joe Mitchell will take third. Aaron Riley, another chase driver, with a 4th place finish here tonight. Looking pretty good in the Final Four, the way things finished tonight. And then Lupa Gonzalez, your top 5. He is the other chase driver. Right now be between Keith Mayato, Adam Baker, Aaron Riley, and Lupa Gonzalez. So congratulations to those guys. Finishing 6th will be Travis Wall. Finishing 7th is Brian Neff. 8th will go to Kurt Davidson. 9th will go to Jim Locking. Rounding out your top 10 is Ryan Gemmel. 11th is Jeff Glockner. 12th goes to Len McNeese. 13th will be David Gameforth. 14th, Randy Perdue. 15th, Paul Cohen. 16th goes to David Howard Jr., and I'm not really sure what happened with David Howard Jr. there. I know he's had a couple of issues a few races back, so I don't know if he had maybe a mechanical or an electrical failure, but too bad for David Howard Jr. right now, finishing 16th tonight. And then Ronald Henry rounding out 17th here tonight. We will talk to you guys next week at Texas, right here in the Lazy Days Racing Xfinity Series. Don't forget, Sunday night, the SoMo Garage, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. for 1 hour of race talk with Aaron Riley, Joe Mitchell, and myself, and guest drivers. So enjoy, be safe, and we will see you then.